said it couldn't be done! There's the king!
Fall Guys. The one game that has taken the internet by storm since launching on the PlayStation Store for free via their PlayStation Plus free games initiative during August 2020. It's available now for $15.99 if you missed out though, and on Windows. It's been all over Twitter, and Twitch even got involved when famous Twitch streamer Tim the Tatman struggled to get his win.
Tim, let's go. 1-1. This is you, one-on-one, Tim.
Tim, you got this!
Nice and easy.
Let's go! You said it couldn't be done! There's the king!
For those unaware, Fall Guys is a massive multiplayer party game that pits up to 60 online players in a free-for-all struggle through various rounds of crazy games, which are either played in teams or as a lone ranger. A bunch of people get eliminated on each game until the final round, where only one winner remains. Jump over a range of bizarre obstacles, avoid mental contraptions that are all designed to knock you over onto your all at the same time with some incredible physics. Just look at how cute they walk. Aww. Leave your dignity at the door because you won't need it here. Be prepared to avoid rebels who try and push you off the edge. Falling fruit. And waving pendulums. Fall in style, all while trying to grab that win. That illustrious win that not many achieve. Fall Guys is ultimately the video game version of Takashi's Castle, the amazing Japanese game show from the 80s and 90s, which was narrated in the UK during the early 2000s by Craig Charles. Health and safety didn't exist, it seems, during those times, and boy did it make for some amazing TV. Amazingly, allegedly, not one person was injured or hurt during filming, but we're not so sure ourselves. If you're too young to know what Takashi's Castle is, you missed out on some incredible TV. We urge you to check out some clips of it. After watching this video, of course. Without further ado, here are our top 10 ways to get the win. Number 1. Push people off. Use the right trigger to your advantage and grab people. Be a right mean butt and push people off. It's a great way to win, and it looks funny too. Word of warning, it is possible to fall off yourself whilst doing this, so do it at your own risk. This is one of those situations where it's annoying and very frustrating when it happens to you, but when you do it to other people, it's hilarious. Though the first time it happened to me, I was like, oh my god, he just pushed me off. Then for some reason I just ended up in a fit of laughter. So it just depends on what type of gamer you are, I guess. I wonder how many controllers have been smashed as a result of this technique. Number 2. Be rebellious. On team games, it pays to be rebellious. Who said that cheats never prosper? Pick on the team that has the least amount of eggs or balls and keep them at 0. No matter what your team has, you'll always get through as well. There is nothing less than 0. This is a tried and tested technique, and it is the easiest method to win on team games. Let your teammates do the hard work, and you just focus on stopping the other team from completing their tasks. It's sneaky, but it's a surefire way to win. Sure, it's annoying when it gets done to you, but it works. Number 3. Don't panic and take your time. Even if you're at the back of the pack, you can still make it to the end in time. Don't panic, don't rush. You can still make it to the end zone in time. Whilst the others are all rushing to get to the end zone, getting in each other's way, making each other fall over or fall off the edge, this frees up space for you. Simply take your time and get to the end. Don't rush. This is especially apparent on games that require great timing, such as Gatecrash and Whirligig. Wait for your moment and jump across. If you rush and put no thought into it, you'll just keep falling. You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. Number 4. Take risks. Sometimes it's good to take risks on Fall Guys, especially on levels that require lots of jumping. Levels such as Tiptoe are perfect for this. Tiptoe is a level that consists of a bunch of squares which separate you from the goal. Walk across the wrong one and you'll fall to your demise. Walk across the correct one and it solidifies. With this level, the best way to get ahead is to simply leap right at the start. You'll get it wrong a couple of times, but when you get it right, you'll be further ahead than the rest of the pack. Sure, you may make the wrong move on the next go, but at least you know where to go on the next attempt. Take risks and hope for the best. Number 5. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Yes, even that applies to Fall Guys. The more you play, the better you get, as you're able to work out the best ways to complete the games in the fastest possible manner. You know what's coming and you know how to tackle the obstacles coming your way. The more you play, the quicker you'll get to the end. There's been a recent update which changes the levels up a bit on each attempt, but even then it just requires you to play more, so when the variation appears again, you know how to tackle it. Number 6. Use the swings to give you a boost. Use the swings or the bars on levels such as Whirligig and other game modes to help to give you a boost and yeet you across the map. It may take a couple of attempts to get hit right at the right spot and at the right angle, but once you know where to stand, you'll be right ahead in no time. That being said, do it wrong and you'll keep getting pushed back. I know we said that being at the back isn't necessarily a bad thing, but get knocked back too many times and you're going to be left in the dust. Sometimes, the things that are designed to punish you, in fact, give you little help. Number 7. Dive rather than jump. Diving rather than jumping on various levels helps to negate the chances of you falling over and losing precious time. Your dude isn't the most balanced of creatures, so is prone to falling over a lot. If you dive just before you fall over too, you'll get up a lot quicker. Jumping, whilst it gets you to where you need to be, will occasionally cause you to fall over and lose precious time. This diving method is especially helpful on levels such as DoorDash, Whirligig and Gatecrash. Diving gets you further and helps with balance. What's not to like? Number 8. Use the sides. On games such as Slime Climb, Fruit Shoot and Hit Parade, there is slime and revolving walkways which are designed to slow you down and frustrate you. The best way to get across these, and to the end, is to use the sides. This way your character is able to walk across them easier, quicker and a lot safer from elimination or falling off the edge. It seems to work and we don't know why, but going through the middle is a lot more dangerous than the slower method. Number 9. Seesaw. Walk rather than jump. Seesaw is a difficult game at the best of times. Does no one know how to use a seesaw? But the best way to get through on Seesaw in our opinion is to walk off the seesaw instead of jumping off. This method links to our diving and not jumping tip. Your dude isn't the most balanced, and if you jump you're putting yourself at a disservice as he'll just fall over and roll to the end of the seesaw and fall off into the abyss. Walking off each one is much safer and will provide you with a clean walk towards the end, as you don't lose as much balance. Number 10. Luck. And finally, winning on Fall Guys is luck. Of course there is skill involved, but also a lot of luck is also at play here. The stars have to align and things have to go your way to get the win. You could also argue that you make your own luck, and that is also true, but we'd say that the best way to get the win is being very skillful and being in the right place at the right time. So you go out there and keep all these tips in mind and have fun. That's what games are all about, and Fall Guys is definitely an embodiment of that. Get out there and chase that crown.
Look at that crown. It feels good to be on top.
One last thing before you go. We recommend collecting all the costumes that are available to you, because at the end of each round you get some credits that you can use to customize your Fall Guy. Go and collect all the costumes. There's some funny ones, there's some cool looking ones. I mean, you want to look good whilst winning, right? Miss anything? Let us know via the comments below.